dances on my table. I stir my drink and start to smile. Every breeze feels like a whisper, saying stay a little while. People laughing, moments flying, time just melts away like ice. In this little corner cafe, everything just feels so right. Let the music play, let the sunlight stay, paint the sky in golden rays. Sip the joy, feel the day, here with you in this sunlit cafe. Your voice comes through my headphones, bright as morning, soft and true. Even silence tastes like summer when I spend my time with you. People laughing, moments flying, time just melts away like ice. In this little corner cafe, everything just feels so right. Let the music play, let the sunlight stay, paint the sky in golden rays. Sip the joy, feel the day, here with you in this sunlit cafe. No need to rush, no need to go. This is the place I call my own. A melody, a memory that always brings me home. Let the music play, let the sunlight stay, every hour drifts away. Sip the joy, feel the day, I'll come back to this sunlit cafe. I sit beneath the sunshine glow. Cafe breeze begins to blow. Lemon soda in my hand. Bubbles race like marching bands. Glass in glass, a gentle ring. Tiny sounds that softly sing. Simple things that make me smile. Let me stay a little while. Chairs are sliding, spoons are tapping, footsteps echo down the lane. Every moment feels like magic, even in the smallest frame. Clink, clink, the glasses play, dancing notes in warm midday. Like a song I want to stay in this cafe holiday. Clink, clink, a melody, chill with joy and lemon tea. Sounds of sweet simplicity, this is where I'm meant to be. You walk in with windswept hair, pull a seat and laugh with flair. Stories swirling through the steam, like a soft and fizzy dream. Ice cubes tumble, tones align, matching every word of mine. Little rhythms in the air, floating light and everywhere. Napkins flutter, glasses glisten, tiny moments start to shine. If you stop and truly listen, you'll hear peace in every line. Clink, clink, the table sings, voices tied to silver rings. Summer wrapped in crystal wings, held in ordinary things. Clink, clink, a toast to now. Raise your glass and take a bow. We don't need to ask just how. The joy is here somehow. Even as the sun slips low and the cafe starts to slow There's a sound I still can hear, floating soft but bright and clear, clinking ice and echoing cheer, keeping all the good things near. Later on, the lights are gold, but our laughter still feels bold. One more drink, one final joke, warmth that lingers as we spoke. Though the day begins to fade, memories like songs are made. Every sparkle, every tone turns a cafe into home. Clink, clink, the closing tune hums beneath the silver moon. Hearts in gentle afternoon, still alive in every room. Clink, clink, I won't forget. Not a smile, not a sunset. Moments echo softly yet in a glass that's never wet. In a corner by the window seat, coffee warm and softly sweet. Headphones on, the world fades out. Noise replaced by dream and doubt. Gentle chords begin to play. Colors shift in a quiet way. I close my eyes, begin to float on every echo, every note. Outside cars are rushing by, but they're just clouds against my sky. This little song, it pulls me in, a universe within my skin. Through my headphones I escape to a world I get to shape. Rhythms light like sparkling rain, dancing softly on my brain. Through my headphones time stands still, every beat a little thrill. I could stay like this forever, just me, the music, and the weather. Someone waves and walks away, pages turn in slow ballet. Steam is rising from my tea, but the melody's embracing me. Voices blur and footsteps fade, as if the room's a masquerade. With every hum and subtle tone, the world becomes my own alone. No one knows the song I hear, but it makes everything feel clear. Like I'm painted in a dream, floating in a sunbeam stream. Through my headphones skies turn gold, stories hidden now unfold. Memories I didn't know come alive in audio. Through my headphones peace begins, notes like tiny violin pins, tuning up my scattered mind, leaving all the noise behind. Every heartbeat finds its place in this sound of soft embrace. Even tears dissolve and fly when I press play and close my eyes. Music knows me more than words, carried on the wings of birds. Now the day is winding down, sunlight dims across the town, but I still hear that secret song that's been with me all along. No one else may ever see the world my ears have made for me, but in this seat I'm truly free, wrapped in my own melody. Through my headphones I remain, drifting on a golden train, riding beats and colored light through the edges of the night. Through my headphones joy is near, even when no one is here. This quiet world I've come to know, through my headphones I will go. At 2 p.m. the streets lie still, shadows stretch across the sill. Coffee's warm but not too hot, a gentle breeze, that's all I've got. Curtains sway, the pages turn, in this quiet my thoughts burn. Every sigh the wind sets free, carries something back to me. Leaves are rustling in a dance, passing clouds in soft advance. All the world begins to slow, but I feel a gentle flow. It's the 2 p.m. breeze, whispering through the trees, brushing past my cheek with all the words People walk but not too fast. Children's laughter doesn't last. Bicycle bells ring far away, like memories from yesterday. My to-do list stays untouched, but my heart is feeling much more awake than I can say. On this peaceful golden day, time is ticking but it waits as the wind unlocks the gates of some thought I didn't know, spinning softly in its flow. It's the 2 p.m. breeze moving through the afternoon trees, waving hands of nature's song, telling me that I belong. It's the 2 p.m. breeze that carries me with gentle ease, like a whisper only I can hear, soft and close, yet crystal clear. It doesn't shout, it doesn't call, it only knows to rise and fall. And somewhere in that silent grace, I find my slow and sacred pace, a breath of pause, a silver thread that ties the now to what's ahead. Curtains fall in amber light, day prepares for coming night, but the breeze still knows its way, floating through the end of day. I don't need to understand, I just feel the open land where my soul can softly lie in the wind that passes by. It's the 2 p.m. breeze, more than sound or sight or seas. It's a feeling pure and wise, dancing under faded skies. It's the 2 p.m. breeze, a quiet kind of masterpiece, carving peace into my chest. In this breeze, my heart can rest. Take my seat beneath the shade, a woven roof, a drink just made. The world goes on beyond the street, but here time gently skips its beat. Voices murmur table to table, soft as summer, light as fable. The clink of cups, a quiet song that makes the busy world feel gone. Curtains billow, thoughts unwind. In this breeze I start to find something peaceful, something small that makes me feel I have it all. Whispers on the terrace float like music from a distant note. Every word a secret shared in sunlight gently laid bare. Whispers on the terrace stay long after the sounds fade away, like echoes of a gentle day. In my heart they softly play. Waiters glide with practiced grace, sunlight dances on each face, laughter twirls in lemon light. In the breeze it feels just right, napkins flutter like they know little things that make us glow. And in these moments undefined is where I leave the world behind. Coffee, steam and soft guitar, warm reminders of who we are. Nothing loud and nothing new, but everything feels bright and true. Whispers on the terrace stay, even as the sky turns gray. Memories not made to shout, but to slowly carry out. Whispers on the terrace sing through the air on feathered wing. Every moment lingering like a hush of everything. It doesn't ask for anyone, it only shines when day is done. A tiny smile, a passing glance, the sound of peace, the wind's own dance. In that hush I hear the tune, soft as morning, round as moon. Evening light begins to fade, the terrace hums a softer shade. People rise and stroll away, but I still feel the notes that stay. And as I sip the final pour, I know I've found a little more than coffee, chatter or the sun. I've heard the heart of everyone. the terrace glow, in the places breezes go, telling stories without sound, in the spaces all around. Whispers on the terrace leave, in the quiet we all give, and they always will remain, softly spoken, sweet and plain. Striped parasol above my head, shadows dancing green and red, sunlight filters warm and slow, making patterns as they go. Ice is clinking in my glass, moments drift and gently pass, nothing planned and nothing pressed, just this breeze and quiet rest. Painted light on tabletop tells me I don't need to stop. Even silence sings to me in the sway of canopy. Swaying parasol, turn again with the rhythm of the wind, and then lift my thoughts into the blue, where the sky begins brand new. Swaying parasol, soft and light, moving gently out of sight, every swing a lullaby underneath the summer sky. Café voices blur and blend, chairs and stories never end, sugar sparkles in the spoon, air is filled with soft monsoon. I lean back and close my eyes, let the hours slowly rise, nothing faster than this air, dancing with my tousled hair. Flickers of the leaves above mingle with the sounds I love, and I find a melody that begins and ends with me. Swaying parasol, shade me deep while the world falls into sleep. Hide my dreams and keep them safe in this woven golden place. Swaying parasol, don't be still, let me breathe and let me feel every motion soft and wide, like the ocean in the sky. It's not a dance that asks for more, it's just a breath, a silent score. No applause, no single goal, just a song to make me whole. Later now the shadows shift, sun begins its golden drift, but the parasol still turns while a gentle memory burns. Every sway becomes a thread of a life that's softly set, tide and sun and wind and day, in the music of the way. Swaying parasol, hum again with the breeze that soothes my pen. Write me pages made of air, full of dreams I wouldn't dare. Swaying parasol, fade in time, but your echo stays in rhyme, with my heart that learned to dry underneath the summer sky. Glass of tea, the ice clings clear, golden brown like yesteryear. A slice of lemon floating slow in a breeze that used to blow. Sip by sip I drift away to warmer laughs and brighter days. I don't need a photograph, this taste brings all the things we had. Condensation on the glass, moments we let gently pass, memories in subtle streams, cool and sweet like melting dreams. Memories in iced tea shine, summer sun and steep design, laughter echoes, time stands still, held inside this glass until every thought begins to float like a leaf inside my throat. Bittersweet and kind to me are the memories in iced tea. Empty chairs and cafe signs, traces of our shared outlines, your voice soft as sugar stirred, still the sweetest sound I've heard. Though the table's set for one, across this quiet day. Cubes that clink like distant chimes, echoes from our slower times, cooling down a heart once fast, pouring love that still can last. Memories and iced tea stay long beyond the fading day. Every sip a tender song of where we were and still belong. Golden swirls and citrus light keep you close without a fight. Even when you're far from me, I find you in this iced tea. No rewind, no need to cry. We just sipped and said goodbye. But something in this amber drink keeps me standing on the brink of joy and loss in everything. Held in glass, not tied by string. So I sit and sip again, letting go and letting in moments only tea recalls, pain and shadows on the walls. And though the sky begins to pale, this memory will never fail. It lingers soft and endlessly in the taste that sets me free. Memories and iced tea glow, even when the sun is low, swirling gently through my chest, putting all the doubts to rest. You and I, we used to be moments sweet like jasmine tea. I still toast you quietly with memories and iced tea. Paper rustles in my hand, sunlight paints it where I stand. Words like rivers gently flow in a golden steady glow. Each line opens up a door to some place I've been before, but this time with softer eyes I see truths I once let slide. Underneath the maple shade, all my heavy thoughts do fade. Paragraphs become a breeze, floating by with quiet ease. Pages in the sunlight turn, with every line I live and learn. Lessons soft as morning dew, drifting close, becoming true. Pages in the sunlight sing of hope in nearly everything. And as I read, I come to find I'm gently rewritten in my mind. Tables chatter, cups may clink, but I'm right here on the brink of a story that unfolds, brighter than the tale once told. Underlined in faded pen, words that call me home again. The ink may blur, the page may age, but the meaning turns the page. Wine picks up the folded note, like a message someone wrote, left behind for hearts to see, hidden in the poetry. To shake the walls I used to call truth in me and never change. Books can break and rearrange. Afternoon begins to fade, still I sit in sunlight's braid, learning from the quiet lines that no map could help me find. Stories end, but I begin with every phrase I let within, turning pages slow and free till I find the next version of me. Pages in the sunlight glow, even when the shadows grow, telling me I'm not the same, that I can rise without the shame. Pages in the sunlight stay long after I've walked away. A part of me they'll always be, reading light and set to free. Footsteps echo on the stone, rhythm is steady, I'm alone. Shadows stretch across my way, but my heart begins to play. Click and tap, a simple beat, dancing gently on the street. Every step a silent drum, telling me that life will come. No parade, no marching band, just the pace of where I stand. But in this walk I hear the sound of my soul safe and unbound. Footsteps and heartbeats blend, notes that start and never end. In this simple city pace, I find music, I find grace. Footsteps and heartbeats true, tapping out a life brand new. Even when I'm on my own, I walk like I'm not alone. Sidewalk cafes pass me by, voices mingle, cups held high. But I stay inside my flow, moving with a quiet glow. Buskers play a fading tune, morning stretching into noon. Yet the loudest sound I feel is the thump of something real. Not a song you sing out loud, but the rhythm in a crowd. When your feet and dreams align, you're already keeping time. Footsteps and heartbeats guide moments I can't run or hide. They compose the melody that becomes my history. Footsteps and heartbeats stay even when I drift away. They remind me I'm still here in the sound that draws me near. Even silence has a sound when your heels tap on the ground. Even stillness starts to dance, given just a second chance. By the cafe doors I stand, holding coffee in my hand. All the noise now fades to none, but my rhythm's just begun. Heart and heel in steady tone, every beat I call my own. City streets and sky above mark the path I walk with love. Footsteps and heartbeats rise underneath the open skies, marking time that no one sees in between the gentle breeze. Footsteps and heartbeats stay even when I walk away. Part of me that sings inside with every single stride. Somewhere near, a laugh breaks free, spilling soft through air to me. Not too loud, just light and clear, a sign that someone's truly near. I don't have to see their face to feel the joy within this place. It ripples through the open space like sunlight in a quiet grace. No need for words or names to call, the laughter tells me all. Within laughter's reach I stay, where troubles gently drift away. In the warmth of fleeting sound, a little light is always found. Within laughter's reach I know, I'm not as far, not lost below. Even if the world feels wide, a smile echoes by my side. Cafe breeze and clinking cups, chatter dancing, rising up. Strangers talking like old friends, and every story somehow blends. In that distance not too far are hearts that shine just where they are. And I can feel it without touch, this world is kind and that's enough. The smallest sound can find its way to brighten any gray. Within laughter's reach I hear what makes the silence disappear. A spark that leaps from soul to soul, making all the broken whole. Within laughter's reach I stay, even if I walk away. That gentle echo calls me home, to places I have never known. Even alone I'm not apart, laughter tugs a quiet heart. Invisible but always near, the sound that wipes away the fear. Sunlight shifts across the floor as someone smiles just through the door. I sip my drink and close my eyes and let the joy around me rise. No need to join, no need to speak. This moment's glow is all I seek. And in that hum I finally find the strength to gently ease my mind. Within laughter's reach I stay through every quiet golden day. A simple sound that holds me tight, more than words or morning light. Within laughter's reach I'm free to be myself, just simply be. And though the world may shift or stray, that laughter never drifts away. Turn soft, curtains sway the sky aloft. Teacup warm between my hands. Dreams are drawing gentle strands. No need to chase the ticking time. Each breath falls into silent rhyme. Thoughts begin to paint the air. Stories blooming everywhere. Shadows stretch along the wall, like a sketch that starts to crawl. Drowsy sketch so faint, so free, drifting slow inside of me. Lines of memory soft and pale, woven in a silent tale. Drowsy sketch, don't fade too soon. Hold me through this sleepy tune. Even if I close my eyes, I'll still see you in the skies. Pages turning without sound, whispers floating all around. Moments slip like grains of sand, colored softly by my hand. Time forgets to move ahead while my mind begins to spread. I can draw what never was in a hush where daylight pauses. Every breath a stroke of shade on a canvas softly laid. Drowsy sketch, you move with grace, sketching dreams across my face. Quiet shapes and colored light wrap around me, feather light. Drowsy sketch, so wide, spilling from the world inside. Even if the day is done, you remain the only one. In between the now and when, I lose the need to count again. Floating just beneath the seam of waking thought and drifting dream. Teacup cool, the sky now dim, but the lines stay soft and thin. Smiling faces reappear from a past I hold so dear. Nothing loud, no need to rush, just this hour calm and hush. Sleep may come and shadows fall, but the sketch will hold it all. Drowsy sketch, my secret song, where both dreams and truths belong. Draw me softly as I fade into warmth that shadows made. Drowsy sketch, just let me be in your fading reverie. Even if I drift away, your gentle lines will always stay. On a corner paved with stone, I hear a voice not quite alone. It rises through the car horns loud, a melody that breaks the crowd. Busker plays with eyes half shut, in a rhythm calm and cut. People pass but some slow down, music dancing through the town. No spotlight here, no grand parade, just a song that quietly stays. Melody on the corner sings of everyday forgotten things. Laughter, longing, morning light, all within the notes so right. Melody on the corner plays, turning silence into praise. Though I don't recall each line, it feels like the song is mine. Steam from cups and traffic sighs, life just moves, it never tries. But that tune, it gently turns ashes back to fires that burn. Children pause and parents smile, even if just for a while. Music finds its place in air, with eyes ahead, but songs remember what we said. Every tune that lingers low carries more than we can show. Now the busker's gone away, but the chords they always stay in my footsteps, in the breeze, in the rustle of the trees. I don't need to hear it loud, it survives beyond the crowd. Every time I walk that street, the melody and I still meet. Melody on the corner lives, in the space that kindness gives. More than notes, it holds a key to the quiet part of me. Melody on the corner shines through the cracks of busy signs, and forever it will be the song that softly found me. A breeze comes through the open glass, soft as time begins to pass. It brings a voice I almost know from some place I used to go. The rustle of the leaves so light carries echoes through the light. Sounds not meant for only me, still they feel like memory. No one planned this, no one tried, but the wind still opens wide. Sounds carried by the wind arrive, bringing all the past alive. Laughter from a distant lane, songs I knew but can't explain. Sounds carried by the wind appear, filling up the quiet here. In that moment I believe even silence wants to breathe. A dog's bark skips across the street, blending with the tapping feet. Somewhere far a piano plays, notes that drift like summer haze. I close my eyes and let it in, not quite sure where I have been, but in that breeze the world feels near, as if someone I love is here. No one spoke, and yet I hear words the wind made disappear. Sounds carried by the wind, so small, soft enough to catch them all. Things I lost but never knew come around in something new. Sounds carried by the wind remain long after they pass again. Even if they fade from ear, they stay in me crystal clear. Sometimes all we need to find is one small sound to clear the mind. The wind may never stay for long, but it can carry one more song. Now the breeze begins to still, leaving me with one last thrill, a harmony I can't repeat. Still it makes my day complete. No one saw it, no one planned, but I held it in my hand. Thanks to wind I came to see that some things come and set you free. Sounds carried by the wind will go, but they leave a trace we know. In between the noise and air, something gentle lingers there. Sounds carried by the wind may fade, but the feelings never trade. And I walk with open heart, for every breeze could be a star. Silver dust in sunlight stream, dancing softly through a dream. Quiet glints upon the wall, almost nothing yet I stall. Teacup steam begins to sway in a golden kind of way. Nothing loud, no rush, no sound, just the world gently unbound. Sometimes light speaks soft and low, telling what we need to know. Quiet sparkles floating free, little signs for only me. Moments that the heart can feel, even when the world won't kneel. Quiet sparkles lost in air, whispers only dreamers share. Though they shine and disappear, they remind me I am here. Catch the light and break the chain. Footsteps fade beyond the street, but the hush is still complete. I don't need a grand parade, just the sparkle silence made. Every glimmer faint and true holds the world in point of view. In the hush I start to hear every joy that waits so near. Quiet sparkles near and far, shining small like hidden stars, found within a gentle glance, in a leaf's unspoken dance. Quiet sparkles soft and deep, moments we may almost keep. Even if they fade so fast, they are what will always last. Not every glow has to stay long, not every note becomes a song, but sometimes quiet things will gleam brighter than the loudest dream. One soft blink and it's all gone, but the feeling still lives on in the place where stillness grows. Every hidden sparkle shows a smile, a sigh, a silent cheer. All of them are waiting here. In the light we often miss lies a kind and wordless bliss. Quiet sparkles in the day guide me when I lose my way. Not with noise or flashing bright, but with calm and tender light. Quiet sparkles come and go in the breeze that starts to blow. Though they fade without a sound, they are where my peace is found. Spilled light on the wooden floor, soft and golden, nothing more. Slipping past the coffee cup, warming things we don't look up. Curtains dance, the breeze is slow. Time decides to lose its flow. In this quiet room so still, even silence seems to fill. No alarms, no grand delight, just a trace of morning light. Spilled light across my day, shining gently where I lay. No one sees it, no one tries, still it opens sleepy eyes. Spilled light, a silent grace, touches every hidden place. Though it's gone before I know, it still teaches me to glow. Shadow leans against the wall, leaves a shape that says it all. Moments lost between the beams, drifting like forgotten dreams. I don't chase or ask it why, just observe and let it lie. Let it pass and let it stay in its own unspoken way. No need for a perfect plan, just the light that softly ran. Spilled light so undefined brings a hush into my mind. Words I never meant to speak find their calm in something weak. Spilled light too brief to hold, yet it makes the shadows gold. Like a whisper no one hears, it dissolves my fading fears. Not all wonders make a sound, some just rest upon the ground. And when no one stops to see, it still finds a way to be. Now the light begins to bend, afternoon comes to an end, but look away, something changed today. No fanfare, no perfect cue, but the world feels somehow new. Love begins in the afternoon, soft and slow like a gentle tune. Not a spark that lights the sky, just a glance as you walk by. Love begins when no one sees, in the hush between the leaves. And before I even knew, I was leaning close to you. Laughter drifts from distant chairs, music floating in the air. Teacups clink, the moment sways, held between the passing days. You don't speak and still I hear every word you play so near. In the quiet hearts align, something sweet and undefined. No confession, no grand show, just a feeling we both know. Love begins in gentle ways, in the golden kind of haze, when your smile becomes the sun, and I wonder if it's begun. Love begins where silence rests, in the space that still connects. Though we barely said a thing, still I felt the world shift in spring. Maybe love won't rush or shout, maybe that's what it's about. It's not loud but it is true, in the light that falls on you. Now the shadows stretch and fade, but the feeling hasn't strayed. As you rise and walk away, I still see the light you gave. Not a story fully told, but the start in hands I hold. And this heart so full and new, it begins and ends with you. Love begins in the afternoon, like a slowly blooming tune. Not with fire, not with rain, but with peace that feels the same. Love begins a secret start, written deep within the heart. And the moment feels so true, because it quietly led me to you. Sunlight paints across the floor, shadows stretch a little more. Lines that move, you stay in place, chasing time we cannot trace. Silhouettes upon the wall make me wonder after all, what is mine and what is near, what is fading, what is clear. Things we see and those we feel blur between what's fake and real. Shadows and outlines, soft and thin, draw the world we're living in. Not all truths are sharp and straight, some arrive a little late. Shadows and outlines touch the soul, feeling what we can't control. In the light that moves too fast, only quiet shapes will last. Glass reflects a version true, but it isn't always you. In the mirror, in the air, parts of you are everywhere. I reach out but touch the shade made of all the things we made. Even silence has a face outlined in the still small space. Even when the light is kind, it can leave the truth behind. Shadows and outlines walk with me down this path I cannot see. What is lost and what remains live between the window panes. Shadows and outlines never speak, but they show the things we seek. Not in noise or colored light, but in soft or focused sight. Maybe we are just the trace of the light we try to chase. Not the flame, but just the glow. Not the shape, but what we know. Now the afternoon is slow, every edge begins to grow. What was blurred is now defined. In the quiet I find mine. Shadow bending with the line tells me what is yours or mine. Maybe all I need to find is drawn in light around the kind. Shadows and outlines, soft and deep, mark the thoughts we couldn't keep. They don't stay, they drift and bend, but return when moments end. Shadows and outlines, you and me, in The room is quiet, the clock ticks slow. Outside the world begins to glow. A single cup, a silent chair, and yet I feel you're somehow there. No footsteps echo down the hall, no sudden voice, no urgent call, but still beneath the window's light I feel a warmth that feels just right. Not a sound, not a sign, but something tells me you are mine. I'm not alone after all, though no one's here, no name to call. The air still holds your laughter's trace, the sun still shines like your embrace. I'm not alone, though I thought I was. The world responds with quiet applause. Even in the empty hall, I know I'm not alone after all. Books remain, a scarf you wore, a note you left behind the door. Soft reminders everywhere of someone's care still in the air. No need for words to make it real. Some absences can help me feel, and every breeze that passes through feels like a message sent from you. Even if you're far away, a part of you decides to stay. I'm not alone after all, though echoes fill this quiet hall. In the dust that softly falls, in the sunlight on the walls, I'm not alone, not truly so, though sometimes I forget to know. With every little rise and fall, I learn I'm not alone after all. Loneliness can speak so loud, but stillness wears a peaceful shroud. And when I let the silence in, I hear where love has always been. Now the day begins to wane, and golden light dissolves the pain. I smile without a single sound. Your presence here is all around. No need for proof, no need to see. This calm is all the proof I need. You're in the space I never feel, a comfort deep and quiet still. I'm not alone after all. The shadows stretch along the wall. The hush becomes a gentle song that says you've been here all along. I'm not alone, I understand, even if I can't touch your hand. In light and breeze and memories call, I feel I'm not alone after all. Flip the page and there you are, running through the fields so far. Ice cream melting in your hand, laughter loud and feet in sand. Sky so blue, no need to hide. Sunlight dancing by your side. Every picture bright and bold. Memories that never grow old. Sticky notes of days gone by, captured in a summer sky. In my summer scrapbook pages, moments frozen, sunlight stages, water fights and paper fans, scribbled dreams and shifting plans. Every smile and every breeze, stored like shells from sandy seas. Even now I hear the song. Summer's gone but never gone. crickets sing a twilight tune, fireworks beneath the moon caught your glance in evening light, fireflies dancing out of sight. One soft kiss behind the trees echoed in the August breeze, folded notes and sunburned skin, wishes made and tucked within, pressed like flowers in a book. All it takes is just one look. In my summer scrapbook pages, golden hours, glowing stages, popsicle stained fingertips, bittersweet from fleeting lips, every laugh and every sigh held beneath that glowing sky. Though the calendar moves on, summer lives in every song. Maybe seasons fade away, but hearts know how to safely stay in the corners of our mind, and those bright days are redefined. Now I sit in autumn shade, but your smile will never fade. Each memory, soft and bright, turns a gray to morning light. I close my eyes and there you are, still chasing dreams beneath the stars. The page may turn, but here inside, that summer never said goodbye. In my summer scrapbook pages, still alive in every phrase, chalky roads and songs we knew, frozen frames of me and you. Even as the leaves now fall, I can hear that distant call. Turn the page and I belong where summer plays its endless song. The sun begins to bow its head, golden hues and words unsaid. You smile like you always do, though something shifts in me and you. The clock still ticks, the tea's gone cold, but silence has a truth to hold. We never speak the parting line, just leave a look, a soft design. No need for tears, no heavy sighs. Some endings don't need last goodbyes. No need for goodbyes today, our hearts already found the way. Though footsteps fade behind the door, I know what we were stands for more. Goodbye's a word we didn't need, in moments planted like a seed. And as the distance softly grows, I keep the part of you I know. The streets grow quiet as you go, but echoes stay in evening's glow. The laughter lingers in the air like perfume left from when you're there. Not every bond will fade with time, some stay intact in silent rhyme. So as the sun slips down the skies, I whisper not a single why. Even if we drift away, your presence never goes astray. No need for goodbyes today, some ties don't wash with words away. In every breeze and every sound, you're there though you're not around. The touch, the glance, the light remains, a melody that still sustains. So even if our paths divide, you're still a song I hold inside. Looks in quiet days, some stories end without the close, still blooming like a hidden rose. The daylight fades but leaves a glow, a trace of where our hearts would go. No page was turned, no chapter done, just pauses under setting sun. And though you walk another street, that afternoon still feels complete. No need for goodbyes today, what's real will never drift away. The space we made still holds us tight, a silent home, a beam of light. No need for endings wrapped in pain, we simply part like gentle rain. And when I look back through the skies, I know there's no need for goodbyes. The chairs are empty, the sun hangs low, shadows stretch where flowers grow. The laughter lingers in the breeze, in places only we can see. We packed our bags but not our hearts, the time has come for paths to part. But somewhere deep I always knew, this isn't where I say goodbye to you. No final words, no need for pain, just a promise in the soft refrain. Ooh, let's meet here again one sunny day, where memories quietly choose to stay, where the breeze recalls your name and nothing ever feels the same. I won't say farewell to see you soon, under the sun or beneath the moon. No matter how or even when, let's meet here again. You left your smile upon my face, a quiet light I can't replace. The coffee cools, the minutes run, but my heart won't say we're done. We write no endings in this air, only pauses floating there, like bookmarks tucked inside our days. We'll find our way through separate ways. This moment's not a closing line, but just a space between the time. Ooh, let's meet here again, where flowers lean, where every glance holds what we mean, where laughter waits in the same old air, and afternoon light still meets your hair. No goodbyes, just steps apart, with quiet faith inside my heart. Someday soon or way back when, let's meet here again. Maybe we won't need to speak, our eyes will tell the tales we keep, and in the hush we both will know, this place remembers how we grow. Now as the day begins to close, a gentle wind, a soft repose, I wave, you smile and time moves slow. The light says more than words could show, and though you turn to walk away, I know we're meeting not today. Let's meet here again, where stories bloom, where silence hums a gentle tune, where every cup and every chair still saves the place where we once shared. With every breath I'll hold it then, the hope we'll meet here once again. And let's meet here